Andy, speaking on Monday ahead of Boxing Day, what are your thoughts on Peterborough Sports to start off with?
Yeah, Peterborough Sports on a good run of form moment. I think it's 5 draws and 1 win mixed in the middle of there. So yeah, hard-working team, which we know they are. They know how to play. They've got experienced players, a good set of staff leading them. So yeah, we have to be on his A game to get anything from it.
We know last time, obviously, we went there in January. It was a scrappy game, won by a Cal Roberts goal. I guess you'd probably expecting more of the same in terms of scrappiness, potentially.
Yeah, looking at the team, we've got a real physical element in their team. So, and up front, we've got 2 very quick players. So we have to make sure we concentrate. It might be a scrap. Again, if it does, they roll sleeves up. But if we can get control of the ball, then yeah, it'd be brilliant for us.
We obviously saw that in elements on Saturday, didn't we, of trying to grasp hold of the ball and play a bit more football than we have in recent weeks.
Yeah, it's about the balance act of when to play and when not to play. I think second half, especially, we brought players who had a good impact when they came on. We played a little bit more football. It's tough, and you have to give opposition credit to nullifying us, but we've just got to keep going and making sure that the messages are the same. When we can play, yes, we're looking to play through the thirds. If we can't, then we're going to have to figure out different avenues and options. And again, it's about being adaptable during a game, not just sticking to one set plan and making sure that we have got different available options.
Do you feel like Saturday was potentially like a building block towards where you want to be now?
Yeah, I thought Hereford worked very hard and a very hard working side, a massive threat on the counter attack, so we have to be mindful of that. I thought we did push them back at certain times, and I think we only limited to 2 or 3 counter attacks, maybe one from a set piece and one from just a loose pass in midfield. But no, there was times where we did get it wrong, but that's because we were asking the players to try these passes and try it. And again, it's just about the reactions afterwards. And again, we know mistakes can be made, so the reactions have got to be, for me, a little bit better to stop the counter attacks and to stop the threats against us. But no, I'm never going to stop my team from trying to play in the right areas. And again, that's the message. We play in the right areas. We try and suck teams in, and then we can play over. But if we have to mix it up and go a bit more direct, then we do it.
You speak about reactions. I think the one that stands out is Keane running back. That's the kind of thing you want, isn't it, as a reaction to trying something?
Yeah, like I said, we're going to give the ball away and we're going to give him mistakes, but yeah, the reactions. I mean, Keane's an unbelievably hard-working player, and he brings that edge to the game where he's constantly running about. He's probably one of the fittest players in the league, and to that last-minute tackle, brilliant. So yeah, it was a goal-saving challenge, so got to be thankful for that. But no, we can still improve in his final thirds.
Team news wise, I know you want to keep it close to your chest, but we had a few injuries, a bit of illness. How's everyone doing, the squad as a whole?
Yeah, we've had a mixture of training today. Obviously the players that didn't feature as much have had a little bit of a session, but the rest have been recovering. There are a few players that have got little knocks and niggles and a little bit of illness flying around, but we've got 40 hours in it before we even have to monitor that, so we'll keep an eye on it, and we'll train in tomorrow. Players have Christmas Day off because I think it's important to spend time with your families on Christmas Day. So, but we'll still have a planning process to make sure they're ready for the Boxing Day game.
Talk about Christmas Day then, because different managers have different approaches. It can either work or it can't. Why do you think it's important to have Christmas Day off?
I think it's really important to spend time with your families, and it's just enjoy it. You've got to enjoy time with your families. It's a nice holiday to have, and yeah, I've been with managers that have had us in the morning. And when you've got players that are travelling from long distance, it can be a long time away from family. We've got some players with young children as well, so it's important to spend time with them, because it's always nice to see kids opening presents on the morning of Christmas Day. I don't want to take that away from them, because memories will never get back. So yeah, I think it's important that the players spend time, but then also with one eye on that they've got an important game on Boxing Day.
With that in mind, do you expect the players to do something away from the club then?
Yeah, they've got a plan. They'll have to register the plan, what exercise we give them. They've got to make sure they do it. Yeah, and they're all great athletes, great professionals, so they'll all do it. No questions asked there. They know they've got to make sure they're fit for the game.
For you, going back to as a player, was it something that you always kind of thought when you dragged in on Christmas Day, it's something that's perhaps like a drawback to it in terms of the next day? You think, well, if we'd have had it off, you'd have maybe got an extra % out of it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's that weighed up physical side of it to mental side of it. Mentally, sometimes it's nice to spend time and you repay your mind, hopefully, with the day off that you're given. Like I say, I've been in clubs where you're in the morning and you don't get home until 12:30, so you're rushing about in the morning to get the kids' presents open, and you've missed half a day, which is important, and you're catching the rest of it up. So it's important I don't do too much, but at the same time, enjoy that day.
On the flip side, Boxing Day is staple to the footballing calendar. How much do you enjoy that part of it?
Yeah, it's always been good games on Boxing Days. Always enjoyed them. It is part of football, and it's great to be part of it. So, yeah, hopefully we can put on a performance that gives everyone a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, big 3 fixtures, isn't it? Need that support over the Christmas period.
Yeah, massive 3 games. Sports, Kings Lynn and Brackley, 3 huge games. So yeah, it's important to get that support. And again, we keep saying this, but we need to stay together. I hear these frustrations after the game. I'm not deaf to it. I get frustrated along with you a lot as well. But my message again is we stick together. There's no point in being us and you. I've said that all along. It's a we. So you feel the frustrations. I feel the frustrations. If you want to aim at me, that's fine. But the players that go out there and give everything they've got, they will make mistakes. I'll make mistakes. But we're still working towards an end goal.
As I said to Kean, a few of the teams over the festive period that play each other, so what better time to get some points on the board, because someone's got to drop points up there, haven't they?
Yeah, and that's it. We've got 2 tough games with Kings and Brackley, which we don't take lightly, because obviously they're 2 main rivals. But yeah, it's a few games in quick succession, but it's no real different to a Saturday, Tuesday, for me. We focus on Peterborough Sports, and then we focus on Kings Lynn and Brackley. So 3 individual games in their own right, but looking forward to more.